Social media, it's everywhere. Wherever you go, you find people on their phones, laptops, or whatever electronic equipment they have. You're bound to come across someone browsing their Facebook or Twitter, as well as the public using it. But businesses and organizations use social media as well, whether it's to sell their products or services, or maybe they might use Twitter or other social networks to maintain quality customer services. Which brings me on this question: is social media taking over our lives? When I ask this question, do you think social media is becoming a problem in today's life? In my opinion, social media is a massive portion of our everyday life, and for sure, it is a big share of it isn't right now, but it may become a problem in the near future. So, you may recognize these social networks. You're most likely going to recognize them all. Social networking sites such as Facebook are booming right now, and Facebook have revealed it has over 1.44 billion monthly active users as of the first quarter of 2015. This is a huge number, and it's only steadily increasing day by day, as well as other social medias booming as well, with the emergence of Google+, for example. What makes social media disruptive? Before the 20th century, we had communications such as the printing press and Morse code. Now we have the likes of video sharing websites such as YouTube and sites such as Tumblr. The way everyone communicates with each other is vastly expanding faster than ever and have become embedded in our everyday life. These sites have massively changed the way we communicate, interact, and live our life. A commonly used term such as the hashtag, originating from Twitter, is a huge influence on social life and within social networking sites and everyday conversations. So, with anything, there's some cons to go with it. One big con is less social interaction. It is believed that there is less face-to-face interaction nowadays, as there are multiple ways to communicate using instant messages like WhatsApp or Facebook Messenger. Another is that productivity overall is lost when social networking sites such as Facebook are being used in the workplace, outside the workplace, and in school. Which leads to another argued con is that academic performance is lowered for students who use social media. There are also some pros for using social media. Social networking sites is a massive hub to get connected, and therefore may find friends or relatives you won't interact with in real life. Social media is again a huge hub for employers to find employees over sites such as LinkedIn, which is most known for its business-related aspect. And also an increase in social media usage by law enforcement has therefore increased criminal prosecution due to criminals being careless on social media sites. Social media has become a big part in our everyday lives, and that people will keep on asking the question, is social media taking over our lives? In ways, you could say that issues such as cyberbullying are becoming a big problem lately, and social media allows for endless waves of antisocial behavior. And, as well, people have to be careful these days now when using social media, as businesses and companies will look at your social media accounts to look for any inappropriate content related and may make false assumptions based on the content they find.